What we're trying to sort of achieve is to make the community better, and I think the community have seen that, and they've sort of bought into it, and sort of they're behind us every step of the way. You know, for a community that's only 4,000 people, you know, we actually do serve a big percentage of that. You know, and it's it's testament for the people. The club was formed late 19th century. It was played under the Penmaenmawr town banner at the time. That lasted probably nearly 100 years. In 1974, due to off-field problems, financial debt and stuff like that, it changed its name to Penmaenmawr Phoenix, and I went on from there. In 1990, I moved into the area. At the time, I was living in Flintshire in a place called Baggill. Due to my dad's job, he got promoted and we moved down the coast to here. I tried playing football back when I was living. It was quite a competitive sort of junior league system. So I sort of gave up on football. And I came down here not probably thinking I was going to play football again. I moved down. I got asked to sort of come try it out by someone that I was in school with. And I just fell in love with the place. Sort of 31 years later, I'm now lucky enough to have played for the senior team. Had various roles here. You know, I've been a junior coach, safeguarding officer, vice chairman, and I'm very privileged to sort of have the chairman role now. When I first started, it was probably run by fundraising, like a lot of clubs. The infrastructure wasn't really here. We had the odd junior team. And then, I think about 10 years ago, we decided as a club that we needed to sort of regenerate the junior section. And that sort of grew and kept on growing. Now sort of 10 years on, we've got 10 junior teams, which is fantastic for the club. A gentleman called Chris Davis had the brainwave to put a community shop within the village. And I think that sort of coincided then with a gentleman called David Roberts, who set up the first junior team here. And I think those two, working side by side, sort of got the ball rolling.
My name's Chris Davis. I'm the president, groundkeeper and various other jobs. Well, I've always been involved with the club. I got involved with the club. There's no money here, so there's nothing you can do without money. So the first object, obviously, is to try and raise money to the thing. And I had a friend who had an empty shop, good friend. So I managed to get it off him at a good rate, and I thought, well, let's try it. And the sole thing was to create money to build this clubhouse. And I think in the first year we grossed 15,000, which kicked this off. It's been running 8 years now, and it's grossed over 8 years is 80,000, which is a lot of money. And that is purely by the support of the local people giving good items into the shop to sell. And the staff we've got there, the volunteers are fantastic. This is the shop that we were talking about earlier on in the clubhouse. And these are the ladies who run it for me. They've been here from day one. They're the ones that do all the work in here and do all the graft. Some front of house, some back of house. See, that's my sister, that's my sister. Are you? I'm checking.
Just checking. It's well supported by all the community because they know where it goes to, because the football club is for the community, and it's well supported, and it does really, really well.
Biggest reason I love it is because my boss started it as a dream, and I want to carry on that dream for him and everybody else, and that's why I love it, and I can't live without it, can I?
No, 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 the shop is Tina.
We've just opened a little shop on site now, which is merchandising. They actually come down and run that as well. and they like to watch the kids play football, so that's open when the kids are playing, so they really enjoy it. And so that the minute we started gaining revenue, that's when we started building this. And hopefully when it's all done, it's not finished yet, by any stretch of the imagination. We have funded other things within the club that needed doing. We've got storerooms down there, which we've done, so it come good. I couldn't believe that how much it's done and what it's done for the club, basically.
So when he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Penmaenmawr Phoenix.
Very grand.
There's a set there, isn't there?
There's set of 6. Set of 6 of them. Pictures from Pine.
There's pictures of one where I was born.
You just get so much out of it. You get so much pleasure because you meet
You
loads
do,
of
yeah.
people. You do get a lot of pleasure. And then especially when you see all the kids with all their outfits and really enjoying football instead of
Not
being
only
on the
that,
streets,
people,
really.
Not only that, the people come in, they have a laugh and a joy with us, don't they? And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and we got some lovely customers.
Must be 75 sets, mate, because this is the 11th of 75.
I think there's another set around as well.
Once the community hub was sort of put here, we were offered a disused coach. Same again, Mr. Chris Davis, our president, says, yeah, we'll have the coach.
Welcome to the Penmaenmawr Phoenix Fun Bus. Come and have a look. We've got 155 children involved with the football club who, if they've got a match on, generally a sibling or 2 siblings will come with them. They may not necessarily like football, so it was to give an alternative to kids of the village and siblings of the club, that they had somewhere to go and somewhere dry and warm to go, where they could sit, watch a film, play a bit of Xbox, do some drawing and stuff like that. So it is open to anybody in the village within the time frames that the club's open, obviously. These were the seats that were originally put in the clubhouse on our first build. As you can see that since then we've put them in, we've turned them back around, we've added some chalkboards, we've added chalkboards to the windows. We can also cater for birthday parties, and at the back there is the chill out area as such, where the kids will play Xbox or Nintendo Wii and keep dry and warm. Normally the parents, people from the village will bring toys either into the community shop or they'll bring them down here, and this will be full of toys or games or stuff like that for the kids when they come on. It's not like we're only open to football fans. It's a community hub down here now where the kids have got somewhere to hang out. There isn't a lot in the village, so they all come down to meet friends. So for the community as a whole, not just the bus, the whole clubhouse, it is literally a hub for the village now.
We love the bus so much because it's just a nice place and to keep you cool. Yes, like nice and cool and not hot when it's a hot summer day.
It's carnage on the weekends here. Once the bus is open, the kids they love it.
Recently we found, as a football club, we were growing too fast, which it sounds quite bad, but it's not a bad thing. We were getting to a stage where we were having to limit numbers, limit teams, just because we've got one field that was having to sort of accommodate 10 junior teams and three senior teams. That's as well at match days as well as training. A grant came up, FAW Improvement Fund grant for grassroots football, which we applied for. And along with the help of Conway County Council, Penmaenmawr Council and obviously the FAW with the grant, we managed to take over a disused all-weather field within the town centre. There'll be a padlock on there, so that's the only problem. You'd have to open, but say if you had like 3 or 4 bookings, you'd...
Is it not going to be one of those lock key things?
It can be. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, it can be. But here, I don't know what you're going to do. Is that what you'd rather have?
I think so, and change the code sort of every week or so.
My name's Kaz, and my role at the club is junior, treasurer and assistant secretary.
So originally there was a park at the bottom here, and it was in memory of a young girl who sadly passed away. Now Penn Phoenix have taken it over. We've kept the name in her honour,
and hope to make a success and keep her memory alive. My involvement is from now moving forward really. I'm going to take care of the bookings and organising the terms and conditions of using the Mugger pitch. Booking other facilities, it has been costly, so having our own facility now is going to be a huge financial benefit to us, and offering it out to the community now. We've got boys in the football team now on the weekend, they'd like to come and hire the pitch out, somewhere safe for them to be, all the parents know where they are, and obviously not just football, it's open for other activities too.
Now the community can be proud of it. They can see that we're actually regenerating the community as well as regenerating down here, so it's what we're trying to sort of achieve is to make the community better.
You know, for me personally, it's everything to me. If you optimised a community club, it would be our club. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the club, but I think if you ask most people within the village, they would say that Penmaenmawr Phoenix is the centre of the village.
It's so well known in wider areas, and people travel for miles to enjoy the facilities we've got down at the club. I mean, it's just amazing what Peter, Chris and all the coaches and volunteers have done down there.
The amount of people involved here now, it's like one big family. It's just worked well. I don't know how it's happened, but it's happened.
The community's fantastic here, you know. I moved into the community when I was 11, 12 years old, and the people of Penmaenmawr are top notch.